did I get here? Huh?
Welcome back, everybody, to the podcast. Today's podcast is How Did I Get Here with your hosts,
AleXa.
and Jay. This is a webcam.
Webtoon?
This is a podcast for those of you who have never seen us before. I'm going to introduce it real quick. It's where we live our best lives on the internet, come out the other side knowing more, but not feeling all that much smarter. Now, what in the world could that mean?
I feel like we ask this every time, and my answer differs, but today I do not have an answer. My brain is running on empty.
And that might be the actual most correct answer.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcasts and leave a review. Also, check out youtube.com/DAY6 for our full episodes. How have you been?
Decent. Trying to keep busy.
Trying to keep busy. What does that mean?
I'm trying to occupy my time so I have less time alone with my thoughts.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, what
No,
about
I
you?
understand that. I understand that. Everyone understands that these days.
Yeah.
I feel like especially because of quarantine and the second wave, the second outbreak that's occurring.
Yeah.
People are trying to stay home
Yeah.
and they're getting bored
Mm-hmm.
and they're losing their mind because there's nothing to do at home. Yeah. What are you occupying your time with?
Well, you've been giving me advice for a while to start
Yes.
doing music things, which I really don't have much knowledge of, but I've been finding beats.
Finally.
I listen to you. I've been finding beats on the internet and then top lining my stuff and just working on lyrics and stuff, and that's been helping my mood lately. So thank you, Jay, for the great advice, you saged wisdom individual.
Sage, wisdom. Those all apply to my name. But ladies and gentlemen, for those of you listening who are bored out of your mind, who are interested in music is not actually as hard as you think. These days, the YouTubes has been developed so well that you could literally learn to do anything on there by yourself. Literally. Not an over-exaggeration. You could learn all of the sequencers, all of the music programs. You could even just, if you like a certain artist and you're like, maybe I want to write a song, or maybe I want to learn how to write lyrics or learn how to write melody, you could write the artist's name and then space, type beats.
That's what I've been doing.
Yup. And then you can write a song on that, and you've written a song, my friend.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, but a lot of people have been popping off type beats. A lot of SoundCloud artists start out like that, and a lot of people who are big today, especially in the rap scene, the rap game, start off like that. So definitely nothing to be embarrassed about. If you want to do music, take a shot. Michael Jordan once said, "You missed every shot you do not take."
Which is correct.
Yes.
I don't know if he said it, but because Diane said,
Was it not Michael Jordan? It was Michael Jordan. Diana has no idea.
did you call her Diana?
Yes. Oh, you're Diana. No, you know what's been going on lately? I've been playing games, and then every time I talk to Dave, I'm like David, and every time I talk to Abe, I'm like Abraham. I don't know why. I don't know what's been going on.
Full names.
Yeah, it's not even your name, but it's just I've been sticking to longer names.
Do you know my full name?
Alexandria.
Close.
Alexandria Christine.
Close.
Alexandria Christine Park Lee Kim, all the above, etc.
We'll roll with that, yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
Yes.
let's get into the media today. And the media today is
coffee good or bad for you? Is that coffee?
coffee is good or bad for you?
Because like the thing is with me, I used to drink coffee when I was like in high school. Like that's like when like Starbucks was like really popping off, and so everybody was like, "Oh my god, frappuccinos!" And so that was like, yeah. But as an adult, I really don't drink coffee much unless I'm absolutely dead from no energy.
I've never heard Starbucks in my life.
You drink coffee a lot.
See, the reason though is I drink coffee to survive. I don't think coffee tastes good. But I really don't like bad tasting coffee. Does that make any sense?
No.
No, okay. So here's the thing. I drink coffee to survive. I don't like the taste, but I don't like really, really bad tasting coffee.
Okay.
So really, really bad tasting coffee for me might be contrary to common belief. I don't like the healthy organic coffee. It's too acidic for me.
Okay.
It causes acid reflux in my system.
Acid reflux.
Pretty sure it doesn't.
Gang gang.
Gang gang. Acid reflux gang gang. Acid reflux gang gang.
Thanks, Dad, for the genetics.
Okay. What about you?
I mean, these past few weeks, I tend to just get coffee before I go to radio every Wednesday. But other than that, I really don't drink. I prefer tea.
What's your favorite tea?
Just like green tea, literally.
Where? Do you have a brand or do you have a certain type of
No,
tea? Do you like boiling it?
I just like green tea because it's good for your health.
Like from little packets?
Or just like the raw grounded up stuff because there's a lot of antioxidants, and nowadays your girl needs those antioxidants.
Ah.
So
Wait, I heard green tea becomes a toxin for your body when it's taken together with something else. I forgot what it was.
this is a fact I do not
Like
know.
when you have a cold and you take antibiotics. I forgot what it was, but with some kind of medication, it becomes a
Okay.
toxin. It becomes like actually like lethal.
Well, that's great.
Hold up.
That's great.
Hold up.
Learning fun things about green
These are
tea
important things that you may want to know
with Jay.
with us.
With us, but he's the one that brought it
What
up.
can make green tea?
Green each.
I was about to say that.
Each. Green each.
Deadly. What can make green tea deadly? Dangers of green tea. So as far as I know, that may add caffeine content for generally said. Oh no. There was.
Are you sure it can turn into a
I
toxin?
swear. Oh, if you take too much,
Intake of, well, yeah, if you intake
800 degrees,
anything
it
too
can
much.
cause liver damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, liver damage specifically.
Green tea supplements harmful for liver.
That's why you don't do supplements. You just drink green tea.
Okay, whatever. Anyway,
Anyways, caffeine.
yes, coffee. Okay, 9 reasons why the right amount of coffee is good for you. Coffee. I love that intro.
With a giant A.
Coffee.
It's like, coffee.
I love it. Whether you're cradling a travel mug on your way to work or dashing out after spin class to refill with the skinny latte, it's hard to imagine a day without it. The caffeine perks you up, and there's something incredibly soothing about sipping a steaming cup of Joe, but is drinking coffee good for you? Good news. The case for coffee is stronger than ever. Study after study indicates you could be getting more from your favorite morning beverage than you thought. Coffee is chock full of substances that may help guard against conditions more common in women, including Alzheimer's disease and heart disease.
More common in women. So coffee's only good for the ladies. Sorry, gents.
I don't think that's what it's saying.
Sorry.
But
Well,
continuing on.
let's see. We have caffeine is the first thing that comes up to the mind when you think about coffee. But coffee also contains antioxidants and other active substances that may reduce internal inflammation and protect against disease, says Diane Vitsum, MSRD, research nutritionist for Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine.
Interesting. So, okay,
Huh.
well, they have a list of the top health benefits of drinking coffee. You could live longer.
Huh.
Your body may process glucose or sugar better.
I've heard that one before, yeah.
You're less likely to develop heart failure.
That one sounds contradictory, though, honestly. When you think about caffeine, people tend to think it's like bad for your heart.
Yeah, because it pumps it harder, right?
Right, but you're less likely to develop heart failure.
It's really interesting because I felt like it was worse for my heart because when I
Huh.
first started caffeine, my body wasn't used to it.
Right.
And I would have a full cup of just regular coffee.
Mhm.
My heart would like start beating
And
super
you get like the
hard.
jitters.
Yeah, I always have the jitters though.
Mm.
But like separate from that. So that's kind of interesting. You're less
Huh.
likely to develop heart disease. Drinking 1 or 2 cups of coffee a day may help ward off heart failure when a weakened heart has difficulty pumping enough blood to the body.
Mm.
There we go. Okay, that makes
Okay.
sense now. Okay.
Oh, you're less likely to develop Parkinson's disease.
Mm.
That's a curious case. All right. Your liver will thank you, apparently, because
Hmm.
apparently both regular and decaf coffee seem to have a protective effect on your liver. Research shows that coffee drinkers are more likely to have liver enzyme levels within a healthy range than people who don't drink coffee.
Coffee.
Your DNA will be stronger, apparently, too.
Your DNA will be stronger?
Dark roast coffee decreases breakage in DNA strands, which occur naturally but can lead to cancer or tumors if not repaired by your cells.
That's an odd flex, yeah. Your DNA will be stronger.
Hmm.
Did you just really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites too.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Anyway, the dance is really cool. Your odds of getting colon cancer will go way down. Oh, 1 in
Ah.
23 women develop colon cancer. But researchers found that coffee drinkers, decaf or regular, were 26% less likely to develop colorectal cancer.
You may decrease your risk of getting Alzheimer's disease, as previously mentioned. About 2/3 of Americans are living with Alzheimer's disease. That's at least 66%. Wow.
That's insane.
Wait. Oh, wait. Almost 2/3 of the Americans living with Alzheimer's disease are women. So 66% of the women population. Interesting. But the caffeine in 2 cups of coffee may provide significant protection against developing the condition. In fact, researchers found out that women the age of 65 and older who drink 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day were less likely to develop dementia in general. Interesting. So this whole thing is like providing the benefits of coffee, but also caffeinated versus decaffeinated
Yeah,
coffee.
so it could be tea, I guess.
True.
Could be tea, but I think they're talking about the general gist of a cup of coffee, which is 2 shots of caffeine, right? Or 2 shots of the
Espresso?
espresso or whatever it is.
I do not know.
Actually, I don't. What is coffee? What do you consider coffee? Like a cup of black coffee, right?
What is coffee?
What are we talking when we're talking coffee? I don't think it's iced Americano.
No, that was the first cup of coffee I was offered when I came to Korea.
Iced Americano?
Because everybody drinks here, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, that's because it's iced Americano. You know when I went to Australia though, I was looking for it, and usually in America it's just iced coffee, right?
Right.
And in Korea it's iced Americano. So I asked for both, and they were like, "Pardon?" And I was like, do you guys just have like iced black coffee?" And they were like, "Oh, long black." And I was like, "What?"
Australia's got words for things.
Yeah, but it tastes different. It
Really?
tastes actually different. It doesn't taste like an Americano or an iced coffee. It tastes a little smoother, but like more deep.
I mean, are their beans locally sourced? Because we import so much stuff.
All right, because I would have
Like-
went and asked them, "Are your beans locally
Okay,
sourced?" when I
well-
ordered the coffee.
You know what?
Right.
I'm just trying to make a point here.
You are not as likely to suffer a stroke. That is important.
How much coffee is safe for women to drink each day? Sorry, Jay, no information for men.
Mm.
It's true you can have too much of a good thing. Excessive intake of caffeinated coffee can make you jittery and cause increased heart rate, raised blood pressure. I already have high blood pressure. Anxiety.
Yes.
Woohoo, trouble falling asleep. Woohoo, I got those last 3. So how much coffee is the optimal amount to drink and to get all the benefits but avoid the negative side effects?
Oh, okay. So according to the dietary guidelines for Americans, it's safe for most women to drink 3 to 5 cups of coffee a day with a maximum intake of 4. Dude, this can't be right. There's no way.
Especially if
Are
you
you
look
serious?
at everyone's body types. I mean, if I was average height, and
What's
maybe-
average height?
I think for women it's like what, 5'4",
Let's look it up.
5'5"?
What are you, like 4'9"? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
4'11".
I'm sorry.
You were 2
Okay, you're
inches off.
4'11". 4'11".
So 149 centimeters.
Average height of women in where?
I
You
mean,
want to
I'm
USA?
American, so
USA?
I mean,
Right.
that's
5'4".
yeah. I'm not.
Okay. So you're 4'11".
Yeah,
So if they're saying 5 shots,
not 5 shots, but 5 cups.
so 5 cups of coffee would technically mean 10 shots, right?
I mean,
of
it just says a
espresso.
maximum intake of 400 milligrams of caffeine.
How much is 400 milligrams of caffeine?
Caffeine content can vary depending on the type of coffee, but an average 8-ounce cup of coffee has 95 milligrams.
How big is an 8-ounce cup?
So if you round 95 to 100, so yeah, that would be about 4.
Tell me when to stop.
I mean, 8 ounces.
This? Okay, I get it. Yeah, it's like 2 cups of coffee.
Yeah.
So she's saying, Diane says this is like a cup, like,
How many
8
ounces is the cup?
ounces.
It should say in the bottom.
I'm dumb, I didn't know that.
You learn something new every day. Wow.
It says,
Just
I literally can't see it, hold on.
hold up.
What?
Okay, it's on the thing. Okay, maybe. No, wait. Okay, normally
5-1.6, 16 ounces.
16 ounces. So
16 ounces.
yeah,
We're so
that's
stupid.
2 cups.
So this is 2 cups.
Yes, because 8 ounces isn't a cup.
So 4 of these is what they're saying? Because they said
Ooh.
8.
1 cup is 95. So technically that's 2 cups. So that's about like 200 milligrams almost. So
do
2
the
of those
maths,
technically.
Yes.
Meh.
So 2 of these technically would be enough.
Technically, yeah.
That's exactly how much I have in a day. 2
But
of
like
these.
I know people that drink a lot more than that.
Yeah. A lot more than that. Huh?
I just said a lot more than that because I don't drink straight coffee though. Like if I'm drinking coffee, it's like a latte because I don't like straight coffee.
Oh, you don't like just black?
No,
Why?
it's bitter.
Oh, but you're not lactose.
I am lactose.
But you still have the latte?
Soy milk.
Oh,
or almond milk,
must be
whatever they have to
nice.
offer.
Must be nice to not be allergic to things.
You're allergic to soy milk
Yeah.
and almond milk?
Yeah. I haven't tried almond milk, but
Almond milk?
it doesn't look good.
But it's just.
Can you imagine that
milk?
milk grinded from almonds?
Milk grinded from soy.
Am I being ignorant? I don't know.
I mean,
How's it made?
they pick up all. That's basically what
Almond
it
milk is water? Then why don't you just drink an Americano?
Because it adds flavor and that makes it not bitter.
I don't understand this. Next one.
Yeah.
Drinking coffee for your health. I feel like we discussed this already.
Perhaps.
Research suggests that a person's consumption of the beverage is determined in part by his or her DNA. Here we go again. And that its benefits could extend beyond a caffeine buzz. In college, when I worked part-time as a barista at a local coffee shop, I would often serve the same customer day in and day out, to the point that before they even say anything, I would know what certain people wanted to order. Large skim, mocha medium, iced latte, light on the milk, black coffee, to go. With room. What does that mean?
With room, maybe just means like don't fill it up all the way.
So many terms of music today. Though they took it in different forms, the customers were ultimately after caffeine. Have you heard of G Fuel?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been
All
okay.
these
So
gamer YouTubers use
yeah,
it.
so it's we're not sponsored or anything. I've seen it on like channels, and I've seen people like who are sponsored, and their logic, their rhetoric is actually kind of on point.
Really?
So the thing is, like, they're saying you could order like this whole box of it and just mix it in, and then a cup of that will get you throughout the day instead of having to buy a cup of coffee or 2 cups of coffee that you normally would. And that has enough caffeine, and it doesn't make you, I don't know what it is about the components, but it's supposedly better for you than just like the straight up caffeine you get from coffee.
Is it an energy drink? Is it a sports drink? Like, would it be similar to like Gatorade or similar to like Red Bull?
I think it'd be similar to Gatorade more so, but it's more concentrated.
Interesting.
Because Gatorade's like an ion drink. It's not a,
I mean,
yeah,
it's
like
a
for-
sports drink, but
yeah. You know when you have acid reflux, Pocari Sweat is your life and blood and bread and
Really?
butter.
I really don't like Pocari Sweat actually.
Dude, Pocari Sweat is the key to success when you have acid reflux. Don't even drink water. Only drink that.
Typically, yeah, you're not supposed to add water to acid whenever those things happen.
Exactly.
Science.
Exactly.
Yeah. Pocari
Wait,
Sweat.
why? No, wait. So technically, if you had acid reflux, technically drinking water would dilute the acid.
True. But I forgot there's one thing I learned in science. It's like you don't add water, it's add acid. It's a counteracting thing. I think I know some
Science
stuff.
hard.
Science hard.
Okay.
You heard it here.
But yeah. So anyway, sorry, we went off topic a little bit, but a study related last Tuesday by an international consortium of caffeine scholars may help explain why some of these customers visited more often than others. Spearheaded by Marilyn Cornelis, a research associate at Harvard School of Public Health, the team investigated the link between genetics and coffee consumption by analyzing DNA as well as data on 120,000 adults of European. How you're just gonna keep doing that?
Yeah.
Okay. European and African American heritage. The researchers identified 8 genetic variants that predispose individuals to seek out and drink coffee.
Huh. So some people have a natural predisposition to seek out the caffeine in order of survival.
I feel like that's a built habit though, no? It can't just be like you're born and as a baby when you're like 8, you're like one day just wake up and you're like, I need coffee. It's in my DNA.
Yes and no, but the thing is though, people like when you go into survival mode, like your brain will tell you, okay, you need to eat grass or you need to eat like tree bark because of the things that like you know is like in it.
No way. Really?
That's a real thing. And so like if people go into exact survival mode and there's no food, like your brain will tell you what to go. Like, if you need iron, it'll like tell your brain, okay, raw fish, like get that or something. Like
Really?
Survival. Did you ever watch what's that show? The one with Bear Grylls? Man vs. Wild?
No, I watched Lost though.
Man vs. Wild. Bear Grylls superiority.
Wait, what you learn in Man vs. Wild?
How to survive. What you can eat, what you can drink, how to like clean, like not clean, purify things. It's kind of disgusting.
How do you purify
watch-
water?
You boil it. You got to get the bacteria out of it.
Oh, is that enough though? You just boil it and you can drink it?
I forgot. I think he like, did things. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah.
He ate a lot of bugs. When did I start drinking coffee? I want to say maybe 8th grade. 8th grade going into 9th grade when I was on my school's dance team because all the girls went to Starbucks and I was like,
Starbies.
I want to go to Starbs too.
Starbs.
Although I was never a pumpkin spice latte person. Never.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
I started doing coffee because I started getting tired. Like last year.
Really? You did drink coffee before?
No, I didn't really like coffee because I don't like the taste of it.
Yeah, it's
Like I said before, it doesn't taste that great. But now I've drank enough types of coffee and coffee from different places to know what really, really nasty coffee is and what this is like pretty good coffee.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, but I don't really
Fair.
like coffee. Coffee is just a means of living.
True.
Yeah, it's a means of survival. Okay, we hope that you guys enjoyed that. And since you guys have bared with us through our long conversation about coffee, we're going to answer some of your questions for today. The first question is,
If you were a pizza, what type of pizza would you be or what toppings would be on you as a pizza?
not Hawaiian. Look, if you like pineapple on your pizza, something's wrong with you.
I mean, here's the thing.
There's no way.
I don't vouch for it, but when I tried it, it's not bad, but I would never order it myself.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Have you tried it?
I have tried it. It just doesn't taste right. It tastes like the polar opposite of what they're supposed to be.
It tastes like a mistake, low-key.
It tastes like you put ice cream on a steak. I think that's the best way to define
That's
it.
not pleasant.
Yeah, it's not. It tastes like you put cotton candy in your mashed potatoes.
That might not be that bad, though.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
Dude, help me. Lord help me. What about you?
I don't know. Probably just pepperoni and jalapeno because that's a good combo that I like.
Basic?
Yeah,
Basic.
but spicy.
Basic but spicy.
Basic but spicy.
I like that. I'm with that too.
Yeah.
Basic but spicy.
But you can't eat spicy food.
I can. Why does everyone think that?
I don't. You just
Everyone thinks I can't eat spicy food. I'm good with spicy food.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm all right.
Interesting.
Question 2. What's your definition of home? Is it a place, person, or something else? And what do you think about building your home in yourself?
Oh, that's a deep question.
We're getting biblical up in here. Your body is a temple, and Jesus loves you.
I don't know. I mean, how would you define home for you?
I think. Okay. So what I'm thinking is the obvious answer, and what most people believe is that home is not a defined thing or place or person, but it is a state of mind where you feel comfortable, right? So home could be anything, but I feel like we shouldn't be answering it in that way. Try to take a different perspective. Take the road less traveled. What are your ideas?
I mean, for me, I don't know. I think it's just somewhere where I feel loved, appreciated, and comfortable. That's it.
So it would technically be a somewhere for you.
More or less. I think it's just the surroundings in general rather than a concrete place. Like I could just be walking through a park with my friends or whatever, but as long as I feel loved, appreciated, and comfortable, I feel at home.
Right.
So.
Okay, so the common
Yeah.
occurring thing within your definition of home has been a setting, right?
Yes.
As well as people. I think mine would be people.
Mm,
Because more so, I really don't care where we are.
true.
I just care who I'm around.
Mm-hmm.
And then who I'm around usually makes me feel a certain way.
Hmm.
So for me, safety would be amongst my friends, family, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah.
People who I love.
Hmm.
My days.
Stand DAY6.
Nice. Okay.
I say it every episode.
Every episode, I love it. The kneecaps.
The kneecaps.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was it for our podcast today. If you have more questions, please send us the questions with hashtag HDIGH and let us know what should be our next big question to search. You can send us your questions on Instagram and Twitter at The Dive Studios, as well as youtube.com/Dive Studios, youtube.com/DivePods, as well as our new TikTok at The Dive Studios, which isn't so new anymore, but I keep saying new because I'm just so flabbergasted that you guys have a TikTok. Subscribe to and review our podcast, and we will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy that episode?
If you did, you can always listen to the full episodes on Spotify or Apple Podcasts.
And also, do not forget to subscribe and follow this channel. Also, turn on notifications.